Hello everyone, welcome. Let me know if you hear something double or stuff because I tweaked around a couple of settings. Hello. I already see Kind Carpenter in here and Blame. Thank you very much for coming and good morning to you, or good afternoon, good day, wherever you are. I will be tuning in to some Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, which we started last stream because it has been a while since I played a Zelda game, and we'll be continuing with that. Let me just get everything set up, and then you can witness me trying to do funny noises. Let me stop the music. There we go. Oh, wait a second. I remember from last time that my webcam was in the way of the text boxes actually. So let me just move everything a little bit up so you can actually see the text boxes. I think this should be fine. So, last time we arrived at the second dungeon, and we have to find Makar, who apparently is trapped in here somewhere. Just need to get rid of all those choo-choos. That reminds me, I need to change the setting. I need to do this to switch, and then that should be fine. Oops, I accidentally also reversed the controls here. There we go. Okay. The most annoying part of those choo-choos so far is always when they hide. Could you? Oh, that choo-choo jelly. There we go. Now I can finally get to that chest. Also, one thing that happened before I forget, because I just see it pop up. Since all of you have been so kind so far, and helped me throughout setting everything up. One thing that happened is that I already got Twitch affiliated, so I guess this is also my first stream as a Twitch affiliate, which still hasn't sunk in, by the way. But one thing that is happening because of that, sadly, in that sense, is that we occasionally will also get ads. If that happens, I apologize for that, but they are sadly part of the stream, and use those ads whenever they pop up to maybe grab a drink, stretch, and maybe even get a snack or something like that. Because the ad break should be coming up. Probably now. I actually... There we go. Yeah. I set up a bot that will warn people if ads are happening. So yeah. That is something now. Thank you very much for sticking through the ads. In case you are having them. What on earth? What on earth? Okay. If I understood everything correctly, the ads should be now gone. In case you had any. Thank you very much for sticking through. Honestly, I can't remember anything at all of that temple. Holy shit. I think I first needed to go down. Let me grab that stick. Of course. Choo-choos. More choo-choos. How do I get rid of that again? Do I need to throw it? Yeah, that worked. Throwing it worked. But I don't think that was everything down here. If I remember correctly, there were some other things that you could do down here. But let's see if my memory betrays me. Couldn't you burn like these things? There we go. Oh, just rupees. Just rupees. Eat this. Ah, I remember now. I think it was here. Yep. Very nice. I think by accident I used my last fairy, so this is actually very nice. Die, maybe. Nice. You caught a fairy in a bottle. When your life energy runs out and you collapse from exhaustion, this fairy will replenish your strength. And now quickly remove it from my hotbar so I don't accidentally use it again. Also while we're at it, better save. And now to get back up. Because that wasn't what I remembered, but yeah, maybe it was another room. Ah, this direction. I done goofed. Let's do this again. This direction. Almost. Nice. Okay. I hope my magic meter doesn't run out. Unless I goof too much. But I think this should be fine. Unless I'm stupid like that. Okay. Redo the whole spiel again. Yeah. Okay. That was not the correct way to do things. Come on, give me a heart. Give me a heart. There we go. Need to make up for my mistakes. So much for that. So much for that. And not directly. Oh! Almost. That was very spicy. There we go. I have forgotten that. Oh my god. I excellently set off the bomb. And I'm down to the bottom again. This happens if you have not played a game for like almost a decade and you barely remember shit. You fight the controls and you fight the enemies. Hey, no noise. Welcome in. You have successfully evaded me failing 3 times to get on top of this platform. Or was it 4 times? I can't remember. There we go. What's down there? Okay, down there is only death. Nice. It's the headphones that you recommended me. No, they're extremely amazing. Thank you again for recommending those headphones to me. They really are amazing. They are so amazing that actually during some sound tests, I actually hear static that I don't hear anywhere else. Okay, apparently I suck at this as well. Yep, I suck at this as well. Maybe I need... Will it reach that? Ah, that works. Nice. Damn boy still has good ears. Yeah, I guess that is one quality of my body that at least is still good. How was your work date? Are you also finally home again? Too long. Oof. Yeah, I feel that. Everybody's going on vacation right now, and I don't have any, and I'm basically the substitute for everyone. It feels like at the moment. No, enjoy your food. What did you make, or what did you get, rather? Air fryer baguette. Nice. Yeah, I remember you pitched an air fryer to me sometime earlier. I still need to get one at some point, because it makes things a lot easier. No worries, no worries. Enjoy your meal. There we go. Yeah, I only had coffee earlier and a very late second coffee break. And I had a snack there because work was... I tried to do the minimal stuff, so everything runs, but yeah, if you're the substitutes for 3 people, then just work keeps just piling up. Nothing you can do about that. Oh, I remember that part. Oh, okay. That's where I have to transport that stupid Deku nut all the way over there. Okay. Nice, first try. Didn't expect that. Can I jump with this? Nice, I can. Ooh, there's a chest. I didn't see that. There we go. Nope. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Will I make it? Nope. I will not make it. Maybe it Does it work like that? Yeah, that works now. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm playing like the first human being on Earth. I shouldn't have jinxed it by saying that. I should not have jinxed that. Ah, yes. It was that. Oh, right. I get the boomerang in this dungeon, won't I? If I remember correctly. Because when I see those hanging vines there, that's probably how this works. Don't have boomerang yet, so I can't go down there. Need a key for that. Let's just pick up that Deku nut here. And if time allows it, I can smash it onto that vine. What's up there? I think up there's only... Can't remember what was up there. But I need to go up there later when I have the boomerang to cut the vines. But I don't think there is anything else. Yeah. No, straightforward way down. It is. Ah, those guys. It's really a nice kind of lore tidbit, I'd say, that all the doors inside this dungeon on the Forbidden Island here have the Deku symbol, that is an Ocarina of Time on the Deku shield. Isn't there also enemies here? If I remember that correctly. Oopsie daisy. Ah, come on. To have them not spawn when I throw the bomb. Can I even throw that far? Let me try that again. Oh, that actually works. I can throw the bomb between them. Okay, nice. Compass. Key for the locked door we saw earlier, and then I can go up here. What was with those vases on top? Oh, lucky pendant, nice. Hearts. And magic. Okay. I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. Nope. No time for you. No time for you. Let me just get back to that door with the key. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Kinda hate this part. This is the part that I remembered where it's super annoying to actually get you across. How did... Wait a second. Did I just discover something new? Is that a thing? Okay, doesn't look like it. Stop annoying me. Okay, there we have that guy. I think I need to change it back to actually hold. I don't know why I'm so used to doing that. By now, I guess that's the safer bet. Oh, no. Not in that sense. But I can go up here, I guess. Come on. One enemy less to worry about. I can't remember if in the original version the plants also restored your magic meter. I guess that's the mini boss, right? Yeah, that's the mini boss. How on earth am I supposed to dodge that attack? Okay, never mind. There we go. Mercy. Ouch. Hey! Always too close to him for the special attack. There we go. How can he even fly with one wing? How's that a thing? Now he's just a normal dude. Two more jump attacks and then he's done. Nice. You got a golden feather. Keep it in your spoils bag. A certain strangeness emanates from the quills of this beautifully shining golden feather. Winged girls are said to have been infatuated with these treasures. Was there something else in this room? No, not that I remember. But we got the boomerang now. Oh, I forgot to read this, the description. always forget that Link only draws the weapon. Can't I, like... Okay, never mind. And the boomerang and everything else, Link only draws it. And I always forget that. So this first, remove those with the boomerang, and then... Yeah, I need something weird up there. Yep. Oh, wait a second. I did come from down there, yeah? Yes, I did. Since there's also an ad break, let me just grab something to drink. Very quickly. Hey, Desert Pigeon. Welcome in. Hope you're doing fine. How was work? I'm assuming you also just got home recently. Yeah, I can imagine. It was... Yeah, we had 33 degrees outside today. Ah, okay. Then, belated welcome back home. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I just need to get those things down. How? How did I just get damage? I have no clue. The boomerang ricochets off the columns here, that's why. It's weird when you actually hear someone for the first time after only texting for some time. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, I mean, I know how you sound like because I've visited your stream on already. But yeah. Also, as we discussed over at John's channel earlier, your voice always sounds different than you imagine it, anyways, because. Yeah, you usually when you hear yourself, it's just through your inner sound, basically, because your ear filters out everything else and the sound, and you listen to your own voice differently than other people can hear it. Yeah, like this is exactly the thing, because when I listen to myself speaking, like right now, I also imagine having a deeper voice, but through the recordings and everything, I know that my voice is way lighter than it actually sounds like, because for whatever reason, that's just how body works, I guess. You do not hear yourself through. You basically hear yourself with all other spherical filters removed. You basically hear yourself as the voice is directly created within your vocal cords. That is actually a smart idea. I mean, I do not necessarily dislike my voice or anything like that, but yeah, I have never actually. Yeah, that is actually a smart idea. I can turn. I mean, you can also turn on the inside OBS. You can turn on that you can hear yourself and other audio sources and stuff. So I can, let me just try that. Yeah, now I can basically hear myself in OBS. Also, when you're here, let me also give you a shout out. Wait, why doesn't that work? There we go. For a fellow German streamer that also streams in English. I don't say like I would do, just do it to see myself, see if everything's going right with my stream. Yeah, I get that. I usually do the same every time I start up my stream as well. You're most welcome. I'm actually looking so forward to Thursday. Funny that you say that that you were too muted. So I think it was my first Zelda stream. No, it was when I streamed Beast of Reincarnation. I started up everything. I was a bit exhausted after work, but I started up everything and played like Beast of Reincarnation for like, I don't know, one and a half hours or something. And then Jantha comes in, and Jantha says like, I see your mouth moving, but I do not hear you speak. Because I occasionally glanced over to see like if my bitrate and everything was okay, and I always saw like 6, 7, 8 viewers or something. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm just talking and monologuing to myself and everything's fine. And then Jantha comes in and says like, yeah, your mouth's moving, but I do not hear you speak. And I was like, wait a second, hold up. And I was checking my OBS. I was muted for 1.5 hours. I spoke to myself for 1.5 hours. Nobody said anything. Nobody witnessed anything. It was so funny. I laughed so hard when I realized that. And that was the first, and yeah, I don't know. I guess it will happen many more times. But yeah, that was the first time it happened. At first I was a little bit embarrassed, but then I was like, yeah, I guess that's normal. That's just something that can happen. You have a wonderful baritone voice. It's a mid-range. Oh, like always, I hear you. But it's making you sound nice, like you're speaking. Thank you very much. That is very much appreciated. I actually did take singing lessons for a very long time while I was still in school and early university. And I also classify as a baritone. I sang in 2 choirs and in 2 bands in the past. Which was actually quite nice. It is a hobby that I sorely missed towards the end of university and training, actually. But yeah, adult life gets in the way and stuff like that. But yeah, basically through John and Thinkerbella and Celeste and all the others, I basically rediscovered that passion, in a sense. And that made me also, basically, like Celeste and many others also encouraged me to start streaming. And also they made me rediscover that passion in a sense. So this is also why I actually do want to try to set up a karaoke and singing stream at some point, just like, for example, Taicho does. But yeah, setting up the singing stuff is way harder than I originally anticipated. Oh wait, I'm here now. Exit Neverland. Kind Carpenter, what do you mean by Exit Neverland? I do not get the context. Okay, now I cut this thing down. That broke through there, and I need to go all the way down here. But I need to check something first. 'Cause I'm not sure if that is working correctly. Give me a second. No, that's not it. That's also not it. Because I'm glancing currently always at the top of my dashboard to see if like anything important is incoming or not. Because you can't always stay children forever, but sometimes it's good that way. For example, your baritone voice or the fact that you can stream. Yeah, that's 100% true. That's 100% true. I, for one, do not wish to have my school years back or something similar like that. I'm actually quite happy that I am no longer young. Sometimes, obviously, as everybody, they miss all the time they had when they were still young, etc. But other than that, I mean, it's a kind of a payoff. Like when you were young, you had less worries. You had more time, like when you're in school or university and stuff, and you also had no money. Or you worked part-time jobs to earn money. But now, like, once you grow older and get out of school and everything, you have no time, probably also less hobbies, because you have no time. You have way too much to do, but you have money, suddenly. At least to a certain extent. I mean, you still have to pay taxes, pay your rent, pay medical bills and whatever. Not that, but that's all. That also brings me to the next point, that you also have a lot more worries. I also have no money. Yeah, true. There is always those people and the government and everybody else who wants our money. Which sucks. But it is what it is, sadly. Nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do about that. Where the heck is that thing I'm looking for? Okay. That is not the thing. I will need to look that up later. That is too much of work right now to troubleshoot, at least. I mean, it's kind of working, but it's not the way that I want it to work. So there's that. Hey subs, welcome in. Hope you had a great day. Thinking of Homer Simpson.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Captain Sabs has brought offerings to the shrine for 1 month.
Thank you very much for subscribing with Prime subs. I'm sick. Oh, I hope you'll get better soon. All the best wishes. Thinking of Homer Simpson in a special way. Why do I have no time and three money? Why can't I have three time and no money? Yeah, I get you. That is 100% it. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Like, No Noise has an amazing voice. That is, wow. Like, he really has an amazing voice. For real. I remember back when I was still playing World of Warcraft, and programmed weak auras and such stuff. I asked him casually to make an alert for me, and he recorded his voice for giving power infusions to people, or if you received a power infusion, and I put that inside a weak aura. I still have that somewhere. I mean, I did not uninstall my World of Warcraft or anything, so I still have that MP3 somewhere. But yeah, like, you have an amazing deep voice. You need a power infusion? Oh, you want to hear it? I can check later if I find it, and send it to you. It's basically just No Noise saying power infusion in a very deep voice. Oh, of course I shouldn't have gone there, but alas. Come on. Ouch. I have no clue how these... Well, at least it worked out somehow. Funny enough, I was able to do my spin attack while being locked in a cutscene. Come on, give me magic. Refill my magic meter. Give me magic. You can do magic. You can do everything that you desire. Magic. Well, I could do more magic if I... For fuck's sake! Give me magic refill. Okay, I guess no magic for me then. We got a joy pendant. These pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy, like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. I still need a map. I have no clue where I came from. And I jinxed it by saying that. I came from that room. Ah, that's the boss room. Well, I don't have the boss key yet, so... Can I pick that up? Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, wait. Here we go. Just gotta burn off that transporter here. And maybe here's some magic. No. A choo-choo. Are you magic? No, you're also a choo-choo. Nice magic, finally. Although no, just a small one. Just a small one. And a big one, there we go. Yeah, I definitely think rolling is the go-to speed tech in this game. Activate this. Now we can go back upstairs and time to find the boss key. Oh, come on. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to grab... Oh, never mind, it despawned. Yeah, come here. Let's get all those nasty little buggers. And kill them. So they don't bother me when I jump through platforms here. There we go. ₹10. Bomb is for here. Got no time for you. There we go. What is this room? I can't remember this room at all. Ugh, so much. One second. Okay. I think I need to put the boomerang on another button. Let's see if this works better. Let us see. Oh my god. Obviously I jump into a piranha. Obviously. Okay, let's see how can I Is there a way? Yeah, I can bait that one out. First, give me a seed. Can I? Yeah, I can. Wait, how do I open that? I like how the boomerang instant kills those. Oh! I should have realized that this was a trap. I fell into the same trap earlier. Like those those Deku Babas are basically the trolls or the mimics of Zelda in a sense. In a sense. Need to cartwheel this thing over here. Ah, right, I can drop down in the center of that. I remember. Excuse me. Can I please move? Okay, it doesn't reach there. Not that direction. Hello? Okay. Surely after all these years, I still do not understand how these things work. What? Do I just need to blow? Is it really that simple? Do I just need to wave my Deku leaf in the direction in the opposite direction that I want to go? I can't believe that it is this simple. I really can't. That was too slow. That seemed to work. Are you the boss key? No, it's a treasure chart. Did I ever find... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Did I ever find the map for this dungeon? I did. I can't remember when I found the map. Still closed though, so it is what it is. Let me see if this actually works, if my theory is correct after almost 15 years or something. I see. It is working just like that. Okay. Well. Have that. Don't think there is anything else in this dungeon. In this room, I mean. So let's just move back. And do the... Why is it still up? Is it up there again? Excuse me, Mr. Octorok. There we go. We're on an ad break right now, which is why I'm cutting grass instead of doing something meaningful. There we go. Ads have ended. Okay. Oh, I hate it when that happens. You have a medallion on the ground in the middle of some water stuff. Let me see if I can actually manage to get it. Does this work? Almost. Okay. Can I trigger it? Nice. It is, however... Oh well. I tried. I tried. There must be enemies here. I'm feeling it. In my bones. There we go. This is the boss key. But it's a very simple puzzle, thankfully. Just need to figure out where to start. I guess I'll start here. Activate the 5 crystals and get boss key. Unless I severely mistook something. Yep, we got the big key. Use it to gain entrance to the room where the dungeon's boss lurks. Of course. not cool. Oh, that's new. You got a skull necklace. You can keep it in your spoils bag. This rather off-putting accessory would appear to be of little value, but shown to the right person it is apparently of great worth. So we need to go back to the second floor, as it looks like. And then we can get to the boss. Oh wait, there's another medallion. I need to get to here, and there must be, if I remember correctly, there we go. Sorry, new to this episode of Zelda. What is the story behind this episode of the franchise? Okay, so prepare to be lore dumped. No, I will try to keep it short. I know that you haven't played much of Zelda. So Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, according to the Zelda timeline, let me preface it like that. According to the Zelda timeline, Wind Waker takes place after Link from Ocarina of Time has failed, and Ganondorf got revived and basically sank the entire kingdom and basically put the entire kingdom of Hyrule underwater. So everything is basically flooded in the world of Wind Waker. And because of that, most of the civilization has died out. Only those who remained formed new civilizations on the highest peaks that are the islands that you sail to, basically. But the legend of the hero that defeated the great evil with the blade of evil's bane, which is the Master Sword, still remains. So it is custom for kids or teenagers in that case, when they become of age, to have a ceremony on, in this case for our protagonist on Outset Island, to wear the clothes that look akin to the legendary hero from the myths, as a ceremony, so to say, that they have become of age. Usually that would also indicate that they were allowed to use weapons and are getting to be trained in the army and stuff like that. But because it is such a peaceful time, obviously none of that has to occur, right? Like, everything's peaceful. Nothing bad will ever happen. Surely. And then, basically, to recap what happened so far in Wind Waker is, you wake up, it's your birthday, and your little sister is like, yep, it's your birthday, bro. Here, let me give you my most prized possession, which is this telescope. Can I zoom in on that? No, I can't. But maybe you can see it. The telescope also has like tiny seagulls on the side engraved into it. The telescope is your sister's most prized possession. And as you can already guess, something bad is going to happen to the sister. Because not shortly after you visit your grandmother, get your garb, etc., and then she tells you to fetch your sister, yada yada yada. A pirate ship suddenly turns up because it's chasing a great big bird, and that big bird is carrying a person. And obviously, you're wondering what the heck is happening, and that bird gets hit by a cannonball from that pirate ship and drops that person into a forest far on top of the island, where usually nobody goes because there's like dangerous creatures in there. Exactly. Jeez, this is Link Rebirth, never. Yeah, basically, this is an entirely separate Link. It's in no way connected to the original. But yeah. So yeah, then you go inside into the forest, rescue that person. It's a girl named Tetra. You go back outside, your sister is there, and she's like, hey, okay, great, you rescued her, now let's go back home and celebrate. But that big bird shows up, and instead of capturing that girl again that you rescued, Tetra, it captures your sister and flies away. And the entire village, of course, is like devastated and whatever, and it's actually a pretty sad scene. It still chokes me up a little bit every time I see it, because your grandma is asking what is happening, where is your sister, etc., etc., because she didn't witness that. Some of the other villagers did witness everything that has happened. But yeah, and then you basically go to the only person on this island that actually knows how to fight still, and practices swordsmanship, and he gives you a practice sword. That is the sword that I'm currently using. And then you go back to your grandma's house to ask for a shield, because Tetra says, yeah, you're nowhere going on my ship to sail to wherever that heckin' bird is without having proper equipment. So yeah, then you go back to your house, because in your house, of course, by sheer coincidence, your grandma has the treasured heirloom shield that has been handed down since generations, which belonged apparently to the legendary hero, which is the shield I'm currently using. So yeah, and then she, as I said, it's actually a very sad scene. She then gives you that shield and says, go do whatever you must and bring Errol back home, which is your sister's name. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. So yeah, and then you set sail together with Tetra and her pirate crew to chase that bird. You basically go then into the Forsaken Fortress, which is a very, very nasty big old castle, which is supposed to be or was in the past a pirate base, but all of them have changed and disappeared for some mysterious reason. Nobody knows why. You go through that Forsaken Fortress. Yeah, of course it's a rescue mission. And of course it's a Link Air. Exactly. Yeah. But you fail the rescue mission, which is actually quite a nice change. You go into that fortress, try to find Errol, etc. And you fail at it, because the bird snatches you, and you actually meet the big bad evil for the first time. Why did I go back here? Because of yapping, I guess. Yeah, because of yapping. So you basically meet the great bad evil for the first time. Not with a full close-up scene, which is nicely done. But you just get a sideways, a halfways body shot. Sorry, so you don't actually know that who the big bad is. And everything you see is that she just tilts his head towards the bird while you struggle to get free, and the bird catapults you across the ocean. And then you wake up. No worries, no worries with the distraction. All good, all good. Then basically you wake up on Windfall Island by a boat. A speaking boat, nonetheless, which is the King of Red Lions, which is kind of your guiding persona in this game. Let's call it like that. The guiding persona, like in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and others, you have your fairy, like Navi, etc. Here you have a speaking boat, which is called King of Red Lions. And King of Red Lions then basically tells you, okay, so this person that you witnessed is called Ganon. He has been revived. He's a great calamity for our world. You want to rescue your sister, but in the state you are now, you cannot rescue your sister. So you need to do things in order to get more powerful. And for that, you need an artifact. And we all can guess what kind of artifact that is. And then he says, okay, but first you need to go to grab those things for that artifact. And then you go off to Dragon Roost Island, set sail there with the King of Red Lions to go there and basically get to know the Rito people, which is a tribe of flying birds. Flying bird people that yeah, exactly, and they're grinding in Riddle Czar. Yeah. Basically, that's also the first dungeon. You meet the esteemed Valu, which is a big red dragon and a deity there, and he is upset because stuff happened. Yada yada yada. You try to figure out what has happened with Valu, help out the locals, etc. That's the first dungeon, basically. And then you go back to the King of Red Lions. He gives you the music instrument of this game, which is also very iconic for Zelda, because in every Zelda you get a music instrument. And in this Zelda, it's not an actual music instrument, but a... what's it called in English? Actually, I need to check. I don't know what the correct English word is for that. It's a baton. A conductor's baton. That's the word I was searching for. A conductor's baton is what you get. And with that conductor's baton, you can actually learn music, and the idea is that you conduct basically the wind to do your bidding, which is also the first song you learn. And then with that and the information of the King of Red Lions, you will then move to this island here where we are currently. Where the second dungeon is, where I'm in now. And yeah, basically what the King of Red Lion says is, okay, because of all this stuff happening on Dragon Roost Island, it's actually kinda important that we make haste, because apparently Ganon's minions are spreading. And we kinda need to get to the place where the second thing is that we need. So we hopefully make it in time before all of that happens. So we go basically to here, which is where we get to know the second kind of tribe that has survived, which is the Koroks, which you probably know from the from memes and the other Zelda types, those little guys that always go, "Yeah, haha, you found me." And this is where those guys originate from, actually, from Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Where they actually do not say, "Yeah, haha, you found me" all the time, thankfully. And they want to do a special ceremony, because this ceremony is actually important for them. So that they can still thrive. However, as another coincidence obviously occurs... Where do I need to go? B1. I just need to go back and up one more. Above me is a treasure chest still. Yeah, exactly, the little ones. Yeah, and while they were trying to gather, one of them was cut off by a wind gust and was sent basically into this part of the island, which again is a forbidden forest. It literally is called Forbidden Forest. And yeah, you're entering that one to find the little one that is missing, named Makar. How do I get above me again? think I must go one up from here somehow. Yeah, through here. How do I get to there again? Maybe it's... yeah, I need to go down here. So yeah, that's basically the story so far. I'm trying to find my car inside this dungeon. And apparently I'm sucking on doing so. Excuse me, can I please get that wind gust? Thank you. Nope, the wind gust doesn't go that far. If I... you kinda... there was something that I can do to make it go higher, but I can't remember what for the love of me. Which is kinda ironic because Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game. Or one of my 2 all-time favorite Zelda games. And the last time that I played it is actually quite long ago, so this is why I spontaneously decided to replay it. No, no need to thank you, welcome. I can yap about Zelda for a very long time. Because it is one of my most favorite franchises. And unless you don't suck at it like I do, because you have changed controls and everything, it's actually not that hard of a game. It is a very, very nice adventure game, actually. But Wind Waker has, in my opinion, the best Legend of Zelda soundtrack of all the Legend of Zeldas. And also probably the darkest and most epic big bad boss fights at the end. Despite being so cutesy, chibi looking in this cell shading art style. How the heck did I get over there again? I'm here in the middle. I can just fly. Okay, nice. I forgot that this was a thing. Okay, so I need to go up here one floor. Yeah, I made it. I made it. And then I need to get to there. I swear to God, I'm so sure that I forgot something, but I don't know what. I really don't know what I did forget. Am I mistaking the dungeon, or like... Why am I forgetting this? So I'm in the center here. If I go to the left on the 3rd floor, I can only get into the bottom, to the bottom. The 2nd floor is the boss room. Oh wait, Maybe if I go towards the end of the 4th floor, of the 3rd floor, maybe I can go up there. Let's try that. Which means I need to go... Yeah, I need to go through that door. Let's try that. Almost. Almost fell down. Okay. Okay, I can't get up here yet. I need to go up here. Yeah, that was it. There we go. I always forget to use my grappling hook because I can steal items from people with that. I need to go up one more because I'm now on the 3rd floor. Yeah, I need to go to the 4th floor. There we go, 4th floor. Whoa. Is this the... Nope, not that door. I need to go through that door. Not sure if I ever went through that door. Right? Yeah. Okay, so now I'm here. Hold up. That chest is here, in this room. Oh my god. There we go. And, there we go. Final treasure chest. And another joy pendant. I mean, it was worth it. I need 40 of those, so I'll take everything I can get. And now back to the center and 2nd floor. Center 3rd. And 2nd. Alright, there's almost nothing in there. There we go. I'm a save. And we have ads. I'll use that opportunity to also quickly fetch me some drinks. I'll be BRB while ads are running. And I'm back. There we go. Okie dokie. Time for the boss. Look who we have here. It's my car. We were searching the entire time. And no, gone he is. Oh wait. God. Could you please not have those things popping up everywhere? Thank you. Oh wait. I'm stupid. I always forget that I don't need to hold the button down. Doing it again. There we go. This is what I want to do. Just need to grab those things and cut them down with the boomerang. There's actually a nice speedrun tech. Ouch. That was not intended. If you do a speedrun of this game, especially like any percent or something, like, oh well, not any percent, made all dungeons or something, and you get the bombs early, this boss actually has a funny little thing where you can actually damage him from underneath with the bombs without actually dealing with this slightly annoying mechanic, let's call it that, where you have to cut down all the vines in order to make him drop, because as you see, they regenerate. And if you're too slow, like I am, stuff happens. And I have to repeat that. Oh, come on. There's just one left. That was stupid. I should have gotten him there. Also, another thing that is different from the N64 era. Because I'm so used to doing jump attacks all the time, which is not a thing you should consequently do in this game. And always one. I'm missing always one. One more oh my god, one more cycle. I apparently sucked a lot in this one. Actually pay attention that I don't die, because I only have half a heart. Did I get everything? Oh no. Sake. Quick. One life and a dream. There we go. And we rescued Makar. And killed whatever that big thing is.
Swordsman, are you the one who rescued me? You have my thanks. When all went dark around me, I thought my time on the earth was over. But why are you here, Swordsman? What? The great Deku Tree sent you? Oh, that's right. Today is the day of our annual ceremony. Oh, I'm in trouble. I shouldn't be here. I must get out of here immediately.
This is the exact face that I make every morning when waking up. And one more heart container. Your life energy has increased by 1. Plus, your life gauge has been replenished. That I do need. Now, let's get out of here, Makar. This is no place for a little Korok. How cute he walks. Playing Wind Waker reminds me of how cute Koroks actually are. Oh, Makar, you have returned safely.
I'm sorry, great Deku Tree. I know you warned us many times, but still, I did not listen.
Do not worry, Makar. You are safe now. Just be more careful from now on. You have done Well, Link, I must thank you for your brave deeds. Here is that which I have promised you. Please accept it. I literally do not remember which voice I gave the Deku Tree. I'm just improvising at that point. The only thing that stuck with me is the grandma voice. You received Farori's pearl, the earth spirit. The Deku Tree has seen fit to give you this jewel, a treasure of the goddess Farore. It is my hope that this pearl shall lead you to a fair destiny. All is well, Makar. Do not cry. Please, play your songs for me as you always do. Only Zelda game I ever played was Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Oh, that's a really good one. Minish Cap is also much underappreciated game. Much underappreciated. I think I only played this like once or maybe twice. Because I never did possess a Game Boy Advance or anything. I only a lot later emulated it. Never finished it. It is a bit on the harder side if I remember correctly, but again, I think I played it at least once. I played it at least one time. I played every Zelda game at least one time completely through. So, but yeah, maybe I played it twice. But I remember it being a little bit more on the harder side. Yeah, I was too young and too ADHD for it. I 100% understand that. There's Minish Cap, if I remember correctly, has this issue with the because you have this whole thing where you put your cap on and then shrink and grow up again. Now there's a lot of things where you need to swap later between being normal size and being small, and there's so many things you can do in that game after I think the third dungeon or so, that it's easily, like, it's very easy to get lost. At least that's what I remember from that game. I should probably play it again at some point as well, because yeah, Minish Cap was actually really cool, because the big bad is also a very, very rare big bad in the Zelda franchise. Like, Vati has not been present in many Zelda games as a big bad. And he is quite the refreshment from the standard big bad, which is Ganon in different various incarnations. Because he usually also has a voice and is pretty talkative, and he's like the kind of suave and cool evil guy. Compared to Ganon, who's just the bossy evil guy, I guess. Also, Minish Cap had some very nice soundtrack as well, but I don't remember what the instrument in Minish Cap was. Was it an ocarina? Could be, yeah. That you also get an ocarina. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We must begin our ceremony soon, before the day ends. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. Let the ceremony begin. Oh, great, Link. As my thanks to you, I shall play even harder than I normally do. I hope you enjoy it.
That is actually a cool scene. Great Deku Tree, this year you have once again produced some splendid seeds. With these seeds we will continue to spread new forests across the Great Sea. Let us go, Koroks, to the sea! See you all next year. Take care. Farewell, great swordsman. May the winds of chance bring us together again someday. That is actually like one for the world of Wind Waker and what comes thereafter. Oh, it's cute. Little Makar is over here and playing games. But yeah, for the world of Wind Waker, this ceremony is actually really important because since everything has been flooded, and only islands remain, most of them are barren or devastated or something. There's barely any forests or anything. And because of that, the Koroks actually try to bring life back into the world by having the Great Deku Tree produce tree seeds at the cost of his life force. And he can only do that once a year, which is why it's so important. And then they can populate the world with trees to make it more inhabitable again. Thank you, Link, for all that you've done for me. How was my performance? Did it suit your taste or no? This instrument is the one the Great Deku Tree gave me on the day of my birth. He said it is an instrument that people played long, long ago. It has taken many long hours of practice for me to be able to perform at the level I do. 8 of my fellow Koroks have set out on a journeys to create new forests in the world. Both Hollow, who studies the making of potions, and I are always on this island. Please come see us again here. We'll be waiting for you. Every year after the Koroks perform this ceremony, they fly off to the distant islands on the sea and plant my seeds, in the hopes that new forests will grow. Forests hold great power. They can change one tiny island into a much larger land. Soon, a day will come when all the islands are one, connected by earth and grove. And the people who live on that great island will be able to join hands and together create a better world. Such is my dream. But the one you are chasing is trying to prevent that dream from ever coming to pass. Link, already your fate is tied to the fate of this world. You must proceed with great care. Well, time to go back and see where we need to head next. Did I ever chart this island, by the way? I did not chart this island. How many seeds do I have still left? I need more seeds. Nope, no time for you. Where's... Oh, I have mail. Finally. Good evening. Letters for Link. We have one letter. Here's your letter. Dear Link, if you are reading this letter, it can only mean you have peeked into one of our many post boxes. I am indebted to you. I am very sorry I let you leave without thanking you. Please accept my heartfelt apology along with my thanks. We cannot do much to help you, but we can at least do this. If we get any letters or parcels for you, we will deliver them to a post box near you. If you see any wiggling post boxes, please look inside them. I suppose you have a long way to go before your perilous journey is done. I have included a gift for you with my letter in the hope that it might help you. Please accept the small token. I look forward to the day we meet again. May fortune fill your wings. Komali's father. Nice, a piece of heart. You've collected a total of 2 pieces. Get 2 more pieces to complete another heart container. Komali's father was the... Well, father of Komali. And Komali was the prince of the Rito that we freed on Dragon Roost Island. Or helped them, rather, on Dragon Roost Island. So, this place too has been attacked by Ganon. Could he already be regaining his power? Link, you must get the remaining pearl. It lies in a place northwest of here. We must set sail immediately. Yeah, but first, I kinda need to check out where Beetle is and where the fish is. There is Beetle. Because I need more seeds. Give me them seeds. Nope, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to get out. Can I please enter? Hello? Why don't you let me climb on this ship? There we go. Thank you, as always. I appreciate your business. If you have anything you want to sell, show it to me. I'll buy it off you. Or would you prefer to buy something? Yeah, I actually want to... Hyoi pear. You can't buy this anywhere else, only here. I'm serious. Now's your chance. Buy. Yeah. I need, if I remember correctly, I need 2 Hyoi pears. And then I'll just fill the rest with baits. And that should give me enough for quite a while. Also, I think I was capped on rupees anyways. I think 500 was the maximum that my current wallet can hold. Ah, okay. I'm already stacked. Bye. Bye. He sounds a little bit like Kirby. Okay. King of Red Lions, where do we need to go? Northwest, you say? First, let me find where the fish is. Where the fish? There's the fish. Let me waddle over to that fish first and maybe grab that treasure chest that is far back here, and then we can waddle over to our next island.
Oi, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want the chart and information about this island.
Yep. Open the chart. Give me information, please.
Just a wee bit north of here, on Bomb Island, I've sometimes seen a merchant of incredible girth, with a monstrous pack on his back.
Incredible girth. Oh, I see what you mean.
Now what could he be doing there on that lonely little isle? I'll tell you, there are some strange folk in the world, Fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw me more bait.
Yeah. Go off. Nice. sound cue alone to fetch some treasures. And I already got almost two servings back from my bait, which is nice. Which is nice. To already have that. One second. Just checking something. And back again here. So now we need to make sure our wind blows north. It actually does blow northwest already. No need to change for me the wind actually. Nice. Off we go then. To the best overworld theme, hopefully soon. No wait, it's night. We don't get the overworld theme, I think. Sad. Ads are probably also coming soon, which is totally fine because I'm just sailing over to the next area and just charting map in the meanwhile. However, it is morning again. There it is, the ocean theme. I love it. Oi, small fry! Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island. Yep, I do want that. I do want that. So, tell me, small fry, have you heard of the golden set of triumph forks? It's right there, I tell you, the article genuine, in that house. If you want it, you better go in there and scour the place from floor to ceiling. And that's all the info I've got to offer. Forks. What island was that again? Private oasis. I don't think I can do anything there yet because I was one button too much. Because I don't have the stuff yet. Yeah. Let's just move along and enjoy the music. Looks like we're getting a storm. But it's not a cyclone. Not cyclone territory, thankfully. Fish, fishy, fishy, fishy. Where is the fish? There's a treasure. But where is the fish? I also should put some bait on. Nice. More rupees. I think I'm almost capped again. Ah, there's the fish. I see it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Wasted a bait. Could you, like, stop firing me, please? Thank you. Oh, there's the cannonball. I need to be careful. Oi, small fry. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna skip through some of the dialogue that repeats. 6-eye reef. They've got a shop over there on Windfall Island. Nice outdoor shop. Did you know that, small fry? And in that shop they've got this really fine safe. Looks to be bringing full with riches. And they just leave it sitting outside, day and night. I tell you, one of these days that thing is gonna get hauled off by a thief. Mark my words, small fry. Of course, if I would find a thief in the act of thieving, I'd stop the perpetrator right there and catch the rat red-handed. I'm sure if I did, the owner of that shop would thank me. Yeah, he'd be happy. That would be the honest thing to do. So, I need to go here. Yeah, that's the correct way. I don't have cannons yet, so that is still a bit dangerous of a journey. I'm already in the next quadrant? No, that's still 6 islands. Is that the next quadrant? Maybe. Could be it. Could be it. Oh boy. Yeah, the fish is right in front of that. This is a dangerous area. Let's see if I can snipe that. Yeah, there he is. Nice. Oi, small fry. Cyclops Reef. You've seen those weird rings of light that appear. Sorry. Voice.
You've seen those weird rings of light that appear on the seas at night, haven't you? Yeah, well, those things are a sure sign that there's treasure in the deeps, right? But let me tell you, those are some lights that don't always shine, yeah? They are special ones, like shine like crazy, but only when you open that treasure chart. They say that those mark a spot where the greatest treasure is hidden. And that's all the info I got to offer.
And off we go. Not a good spot to stay here. With all those flyers and no way to counterattack. Next island already is our destination. I think I saw a fish. Yeah, there he is. Right? Yeah, that's the one for this island. With the great cutscene.
Hey,
Link. Link, do you see? What has happened to this place? Great Fish Island. What is the meaning of this? The island, it is... We are too late. I knew we had precious little time, but I've never suspected how little. A great water spirit named Jaboon once lived here, but no sign of him remains. Oh, there, Link! So you're here. I've been looking for you. Are you by chance seeking the great spirit Jaboon? I'm sorry to report to you that Jaboon can no longer be found here. Just look at how this place has been torn to pieces. I suppose this, too, is the work of the shadow in the Forsaken Fortress. But fear not. Jaboon was able to flee this island before it was attacked. He's in a safer abode now. Would you like to guess where that abode may be? On the island where you were born. On Outset. Yet even if you were to go to Outset now, you would not be able to see Jaboon. The cave where he hides is sealed with a mighty stone slab that repels all who try to pass it. Why not even the pirates with their mighty ship could get in? I must apologize, Link. I thought if anyone could know of your whereabouts, it would be the pirates. I told them this tale without so much a thought for the consequences. I don't know what they hoped to get, but they immediately set sail for Outside Island and tried to break into the cave. It is lucky they could not gain entrance. I have heard that they were last spotted on Windfall Island. But doing what? I do not know. If you wish to see Jaboon, I think you better search for the pirates on Windfall Island. What an eerie isle this is. Everywhere else boasts clear skies and calm seas, but this place suffers under dark clouds and rain. Baloo must have been right when he asked me to bring the word of Jaboon to you. He called this island cursed. I would counsel against staying here longer than you have. But that is your decision. I have told you of Jaboon, so my task is complete. So Jaboon has survived. The sea spirit has lived through the trials of many long years. He must have caught wind of Ganon's attack beforehand. If we are to believe the words of the Rito postman, then the pirates know something about the cave where Jaboon hides. Why don't we go to Windfall and search for them there? That is a good idea, but if I remember correctly, there's also something I could snatch on this island here, probably. Yes? No? Maybe? Can't remember how to get up here. How do I get up here again? I remember that there is a wandering merchant that appears here somewhere sometime. But how do I get up here again? I need the hook shot for that. Probably I need the hook shot for that. And I don't have the hook shot. So, off we go to search the fish. Because I was so rudely interrupted by a cutscene. He must be here somewhere. Right? Where are you, fish? There you are. Yeah. There you are. And I also don't have bait. Oi, small fry. Probably that's the only other voice that I remember from the first Zelda stream. That of the fish. Great Fish Isle. You should come around these parts on nights when just a wee bit of the left half of the moon is missing. That's when it appears, Fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. Don't forget to drink water, chat, because I forget to do so. Windfall Island, that means I need northeast wind. Up, left, down. Yeah, up, left, right. Yeah, I'm already capped at 500 rupees again. I need a bigger wallet. I think there's 1,000 and then 5,000. If I remember correctly. Also don't need to do the root mini game in that case. Is that Tingle's Island? Tingle, tingle, Korean Park. It could be Tingle's Island. Nope, not today, Sean. There's the fish. Yeah, it's Tingle's Island. Nice. Tingle's Island next. Okay. Oi, small fry. Let's see what he has here. Probably something about Tingle's Island, if I remember correctly.
Let me tell you a little something about that island over here, small fry. The guy who lives there is named Tingle, but he won't grow up and act his age. He still dresses like a little kid. That is not normal. Still, from what I hear, he can decipher maps like nobody's business. That just goes out to show that you can't judge a person on appearance alone, Fry. Of course, the thing about this Tingle guy is that when it comes time to pay his deciphering fee, you better get ready to fork some serious dough. Anyone who doesn't have a deep wallet won't be reading any maps, that's for sure.
And that's all the info I've got to offer. I've got mail. Good evening. Letters for Lick here. Here's your letter. If you wish to be a true swordsman, find some knight's crests and return to me. Orca. Wow. Thanks for nothing. I can't get more rupees anyways. There you are.
Oh, Mr. Fairy!
I can't remember what voice I gave Tingle. What voice did I give Tingle? Jeez. I guess I'll just improvise again.
I've been longing to see you, sir. What should we play? What do you want to play? What? You're not here to play? Next time, bring me one of my favorites. A chart. Please, I haven't seen you. Please, sir. Just bring me one, please. Goodbye, Mr. Fairy. Please come visit me here at Tingle Tower again, where wonderful fairy magic makes the place spin
and spin. Wonderful fairy magic. You have your two accomplices dressed in white and pink that spin the tower for you. So much for that. I don't have chart. This map isn't open. Oh, I don't have decipher hidden charts yet. I guess. So much for that. Thought I had already one. Okay, one more for Windfall. One more for Windfall Island. We see already the pirates docked somewhere. It is just as the postman told us. The pirate ship has stopped here to avoid drawing attention of the townsfolk. I know not what they are researching, but if they are hoping to get their hands on Jaboon's sacred gem, I doubt they would tell you anything directly if you were to ask them. Link, I think you should try to find out what the pirates are up to, without them finding out about you. So, time for sneaky times. Sneaky times. The ship's only tooth is a... Oh, wait. Do I need the password first? Don't they just let me select something? I need to actually type in the password, which I don't have. Sad. Well, nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Never mind. So this is now where this comes into place. Need to swaddle around here and find the pirates in there, I think. They have the password, and then I will get the rest, I guess.
Look, don't be mad at us. It is not our fault that we absolutely gotta have bombs to get the treasure we're after. How about you just think of it as payback for the nasty little monopoly you've been running here, yeah? So I bet you're thinking it was foolhardy to ask pirates to pay such an outrageous price, huh? Yep, I bet you are. You know, Gonzo, I still can't get over that bit of fast talking you pulled to get that information out of the postman. Huh? Oh yeah, that was smooth. I tell you, the minute I set my eyes on that link, I just knew he was hiding something back at Outset, yeah? So when I saw that postman, I pretended like I was all worried about the kid and stuff. And presto, he spills the beans. Good work, Gonzo, really. Just top notch. It's funny though. I'm thinking this is maybe the first time you've shown such wit, such cunning. You know, with your cunning and Miss Tetra's smarts, if you two got married and had a kid, that kid would be the greatest pirate to ever sail the seas. Yep, the greatest. You idiot, keep your mouth shut, yeah. Don't be stupid. Miss Tetra, are you listening to this nitwit? Can't you dock him some pay or something?
Quit goofing off, both of you. Keep your childish jokes to yourselves and get those bombs back to the ship. The second you're done loading up, we're setting sail for Outset Island.
What? Miss, we have to leave immediately? But it's been so long since we're on shore. We need to fill our bellies with some good eating, yeah? How about we grub tonight and shove off tomorrow morning instead? I'm fine either way, of course. Whatever you say is fine. This is what I mean to say. It's just that the boys were so excited to come to town, yeah, and I can't help but to think it would be awful hard on them to leave so soon without a proper layover. So what do we say? We set sail tomorrow, yeah? What do you say, miss? That treasure isn't going anywhere. You're with me, right, boys? Who's in for a night of fun?
Silence. You're all fools, do you know that? You saw that demolished island. You saw the senseless destruction. You have to hurry on to Outset, or the same thing could happen there. Huh?
Not to be disrespectful, but by the sound of things, you're worried more about that island than the treasure, miss.
Don't be ridiculous. I want, you know, the treasure. Alright, fine. Have it your way. We can leave town tomorrow, you big babies. We're setting sail at first light, so no sleeping in, understood?
Say there, brother, what was today's password again? Are you serious? You forgot already? You're so useless. Today's password is Barnacle. Yeah, remember? You know that Nico won't let you in if you don't say it exactly right. And he's real picky about it, so I'll say it once more. Today's password is Barnacle. Barnacle, eh?
And there we have our password. Casually jump down here and plunder the store even more. Not that it actually does something, because I'm at maximum rupee capacity. Just for the sake of it. Yeah. You deserve that, Gonzo. that his name wasn't Gonzo. Gonzo was the name of no wait, no, his name was Gonzo. Never mind. The name of the bomb truck seller was Gonzo. Marco was the name of the other guy. Quickly waiting out on ads before continuing. That gives me a second to check things quickly. 1 second. And ads should also have ended. Okay. Back at the ship, we have the password. There we go. Right, you may enter. Hello, Nico.
Oh, Link, my old Swabby. Link. So you're alive. All the other pirates said you got done in by that bird in the Forsaken Fortress. So I thought, never mind what I thought. You're alive. Oh, I get it now. You came back because you missed me so much. I had no idea you wanted to be my Swabby so badly. I see. Well, after you left, I went back to being the bottom rung on the ladder. Which is why I'm stuck here, while everyone else is in town having fun, eating and stuff. But I guess being so worshipped by my Swabby ought to cheer me up. Alright, why don't we set you to your next test, huh? This one's harder than the last. Good luck. You'll need it, Swabby. You can see there are lanterns hanging throughout the room, right? Well, last time, when you pressed the switch, platforms rose up for you to jump onto, yeah? Well, this time there aren't any. Which means you have to jump from one rope to the next rope. Pretty tough. And that's not all. This time I've put a gate on this door too. The switch opens the gate, but it'll close if you don't get here before the time runs out. Run out of time and you have to try it again, little Swabby. The switch that opens the gate is in the same place as before, so go step on it. If you get all the way to this side before the time runs out, I give you the bombs we got in town. Yeah, you heard me. Give your best shot, Swabby.
And off we go. And I failed already. Okay, let me quickly reset that. I thought I could keep the momentum and maybe Link would grab, but it's a little bit more precise than that. Okay. Second try's the charm, right? Wait a second. Can't I grab on... Okay, never mind. I need to go by the ropes. Thought I could grab from that platform. Ah, well. Ah, well. Well. Oh, because I remember. I remember what is happening. Those shift left to right. No. Oh my god. Did I jump past that second rope? Why didn't he grab the second rope? Okay. Third time's the charm, right? Third time's the charm. I 100% believe in it. Definitely not failing this one. Yeah, so much for that. So much for that. Okay. This time, I will go slowly and take the time that I actually need for this. Because I need to settle down this. Maybe I can even... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Maybe I can even jump to that one. If I get enough momentum. Nice. Skip that whole platform, which is also nice. There we go. And then we go here. And got it done. Nice. First try, obviously. What? You've got to be... You did it already? You're incredible. This isn't good. I've never even passed this test. How could they do it so quickly and make it look so easy? And if I give this to him, everyone will know for sure, or I'll be so busted. Okay. You're the best swabby of all time, so I guess I'll just give you the bombs. Go on, take him. Just don't tell anyone, okay? I'm serious. Really serious, okay? Okay? You got bombs. You can carry up to 30. Pull one out. It's a blast. Using bombs while you're on a boat gives you a mighty cannon you can use to fight off sea-going enemies. Yeah, that is what we need. That's mighty courageous of you trying to steal treasure from pirates. I suppose I should be shocked, but I'm more amazed that you managed to survive after being tossed out of that tower. From the look on your face, I have to guess you haven't saved your sister yet, huh? You don't give things much thought, do you? You just rush in, never thinking how badly things could go for you. Like just now. The only reason you got what you did was because you left a simple-minded little rat like Nico behind to look after things. No one else would have parted with our treasure so easily, I assure you. And just how do you intend to use those bombs anyway? Don't tell me you're going after Jaboon's treasure too. Right now, Jaboon is hiding in a cave at the back of the island you were born on. But the entrance is blocked by a giant stone doorway. You can't get in without breaking the door. We're going to relax in town and eat our fill of whatever this town has to offer, but we'll be leaving for Outset first thing in the morning. If you manage to find Jaboon tonight, then I guess you win. But if you take too long, we'll come sailing right by you tomorrow morning, and believe me, you didn't get all of our bombs. So better be quick, kid. So now we actually have proper ways to defend ourselves on the water. And this makes our entire voyage a lot easier. Wait. The fuck? Didn't I park the King of Red Lions here? Hey dude, where's my boat? Oh, there's my boat. Mail again? What do they want from me? Can't they just leave me alone? Good evening. Letters falling. Notice from Beadle's shop ship. It is time for our semi-annual Big Chance extravaganza. We have a new product that has burst onto the scene. Bombs. What a coincidence. We're having an extra special sale on this choice item for a limited time only. You'll know where to find us by checking the enclosed Beetle shop ship chart. Visit a Beetle shop near you today. Offer not available in all regions. Don't miss this huge opportunity. Beetle. You've got Beetle's chart. Now you know where to find Beetle's floating shop ships. Open the chart on the map screen to view it. Yeah, Beetle is basically everywhere. I don't need to actually check it. But for completionist's sake... Wait, that's not what I wanted. Oh wait, there's Tingle's chart, Beetle chart, there we go. Yep. As I said, basically everywhere. The only thing that's more interesting is the Beetle with the helmet. Because that one sells, if I remember correctly, a heart container and a bottle? I think, yeah. But what I can definitely do is... toss this one to the fishes, because then I have, I think, 3 empty slots. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And grab me 3 baits. Yep, I want to buy 3 times a bait.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And
Bye.
that's it. Bye. He really does sound a little bit like Kirby. Well done. Our preparations are complete. If what the girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until morning. You must meet with Jaboon and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer, Link. Yep. Let us delay no longer, I guess. But we have to delay that onto the next stream. Because I am getting hungry and it's already quite late. So I will call it a day here and we'll find a nice person to raid. Actually. Bum, bum, bum. Let me just check if some friends are online. Yeah, there is actually. I will raid you over to Ever. ever is playing currently Project Zomboid, which had a very, very big patch out recently. And a lot of people are playing it right now because it's a very highly realistic zombie survival game. But yeah. Wait a second, is he about to end? No, I don't think he's about to end. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so yeah, let's go over there and see where he's going to take us with Project Zomboid. Oh, wait a second. I think he really is about to end, isn't he? No, he's not. Okay. I got confused for a second. There. Okay. There we go. So yeah, so Everdream is playing Project Zomboid, as I said. And for myself, my next stream will be on Thursday, where I will actually be playing together with 3 other friends to try out the new peak biome. So if you want to chime in for that, that would be awesome. Otherwise, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you had a nice stay. And if you're interested, not yet following or wanting to join the Discord, feel free to. Otherwise, have a great day, night, morning, or evening, wherever you are, and see you next time. Power infusion, indeed. Okay, bye.